today we have with us Mr. Karan Lad, who is going to have his first novel book launch soon, and we're going to have ask him few questions. So, when did you first realize that you wanted to be a writer?
Um, I didn't really have any plan of being a writer. It was just one of those things where I woke up one day, I'm like, you know what, I want to write a book today. Just want to write a book today. So yeah, it's just one of those things I never planned that I want to be a writer or something. It's just a gut instinct.
So, how long did it take you to write your first novel?
So for this one, it took me 8 months. 8 months, around that much. Yeah. I wanted to write more, but I thought that I'll just leave it at this for the first one. But it took 8 months totally.
So, while writing the book, did you come across any challenges like writer's block or anything like that sort?
Yeah, I did have that writer's block thing, but that's because like I'm only so young. There's only so much I can know, right? So at times I had problems, but then the ideas will keep coming and I can roll with it. So it's fine.
So, in your book, you talk about nihilism, right? One of the philosophy that you talk about was nihilism. So, I would love to know how did you like introduce to how was your introduction to nihilism, and who are the writers that you started reading about this philosophy and everything?
Mm, I got into it because have you seen this movie Fight Club? It's a bad pay, yeah. So that was the movie which like first got me into it. The whole, the whole, the only after you lost everything, if you do everything, anything. That's what got me into it. And then there's this German author, not German philosopher, Schopenhauer, and he was like the first guy to really question the value of life and the purpose in it. And also Friedrich Nietzsche. Yeah, so he's my like main inspiration. And then if you look at it like holistically, like almost major philosophies in the world are basically nihilism, like rooted down. So I feel it's all around us. You just have to like see it. And I feel that's like the most biggest issue right now. So that's what I want to talk about mostly.
What would you like to say your readers who is going to read about this concept for the first time, maybe through your book? So, what would you tell them? Like, how do they dwell on this philosophy? What would your suggestion be?
I think they might be overwhelmed the first time they see it, but you have to like this is not something you can just read and like just forget about it next. Like I really want you to like think about it, observe the small little things in your life, and like see the connections, see how everything puts together, and it's like a lifelong journey to overcome this, to overcome nihilism, to be someone greater. So it's not necessarily like a guidebook or anything. It's just you know helping you embrace the suffering that's around us, and just knowing that it's hard, but it's supposed to be hard. It can't be easy. Yeah.
So you mentioned that you wanted to write more about it and then you stopped. What is the reason? If you're okay sharing with us.
I just didn't think I had enough points to talk about. Like, I will when I write my next book in like a few years. I feel I'll have like even right now, just after writing the book, I feel I know so much more than what I did then. So I think it won't do justice if I wrote everything then because there's only so much I could know. But now I have so much more. So my next book will be a little bit bigger and better. So yeah.
So you're just 18 and this is like your first novel, which is like a very big deal, I would say. So what's your future plans?
Me, for me, I always wanted to be a movie star. This I don't know where this book idea came from, but I've always wanted to be a movie star. I want to make movies, write my own movies with my philosophical, ideas or whatever. But movies has always been my main goal, and writing is just like a side, just before I can.
So you want to be a screenwriter then?
I want to be an actor. I want to direct like everything, anything that I can do. Yeah.
So, as you mentioned that you also want to see yourself in the big screen and also you want to direct a movie and be act in that as well. So, I would like to know what kind of movie do you see yourself acting in or be directing?
Like, I have some ideas, but it will probably be something catered to my philosophy. Well, it's overcoming. it's going against the normal stuff, or like just seeing everything from a, like everything that you see normal, or like in societally you consider normal. I put my own like twisted lens into it and like see like I've written stories already, and I feel like I can direct, but I always wanted to like, act like since a kid. It's like my childhood dream to like be that guy in the movies. So I feel as I grow older, I'll get more ideas, or there'll be other people pitching me ideas. But my all my movies, they would have like aspects of my philosophy: overcoming, not conforming, or like accepting suffering. So I guess these few aspects will remain constant in all the characters that I play. And my message of the overman, the ubermensch, I feel in everything that I do, it has to show.
So, as we all know that you're very young, you're just 18. So, do you want to see yourself in like big screen, or are you fine with OTT platforms as well?
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like a big screen. I mean, now there's like OTT, yeah, you get reach, there's a lot of people seeing you, but there's no feeling like the big screen.
So, I have got my first copy of the book, A Glitch in the Simulation. And this is Riya Roy Chaudhary reporting for Salar Digital.